Hey everybody, what's going on? Clint and Ti here. We got a chance to go see Get Out. And just to jump right into it.
Get Out, it is so good.
Thank you. I was thinking it, but I can't get away with that kind of sass. Get Out, of course, is Jordan Peele's feature directorial debut.
His foray.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise that he so capably made a thriller. Jordan Peele, obviously, of Key and Peele, the sketch comedy show on Comedy Central. The work that they do on Key and Peele, the genre work that they do, is so spot on.
A lot of range there.
If they're making fun of action movies, it looks like a really good action movie. If they're making fun of zombie movies, it looks like a really good zombie movie. And so, like, the way that he can deal with different genres, there's a pedigree there. Like, so it shouldn't be a surprise that he very capably makes a really good thriller.
I completely agree with you, but for me, it's a bit of 20/20 hindsight because I've been a huge fan of Key and Peele. Are you a Key or a Peele? I feel like I'm more of a Peele than a Key.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm more of a Peele now. I probably would have said Key before this.
In any event, I love both guys, and I feel like I was so excited for this movie because I was mostly initially just intrigued by the idea that Jordan Peele was doing a horror movie. He calls it a social thriller, which I think is a spot-on, new genre term. And I remember before we were leaving the office to head to the screening, I was just like, I'm afraid I'm going in too hot. Like we had the same, I think I might be too excited for this movie, and I was very, very happy to discover leaving the theater that it met all of my expectations and then some.
Yeah, I was putting a lot of pressure on this movie, but ultimately what this movie is about is about a black man and his white girlfriend going home to meet her parents for the first time.
And they live out in an affluent boondocks kind of
Upstate
area.
New York,
It's unclear exactly where
it
it is, but it's just far enough removed so that if you need help, you're not going to get it.
There's no help out there. So he discovers that his girlfriend's mother, played by Catherine Keener, is a hypnotist, a hypnotherapist, I guess. And her father is like a neurosurgeon. The help around the house, the groundskeeper and the maid, there's something weird about them.
Yeah,
something weird.
They're both people of color, so Daniel Kaluuya's character, who's the boyfriend, his name is Chris in the movie, he's kind of like trying to relate, like, hey, we're the only black ones out there, how about that? And they're just so odd and so off. It's very much a Stepford Wives kind of like, is you okay, is you good, because I want to know kind of situation.
I think for me the most impressive part about this, there's obviously the thriller parts of this movie were very well done.
Very solid.
Down to the camera work, the sound design, everything was really, really solid.
Nice dose of jump scares even, if you're a true horror fan.
Yeah, but I think the most impressive thing about this is how many different ideas, like to call it a social thriller is it's perfect.
Yeah.
That's the perfect way to describe this movie because there's so many different ideas about race issues that are being dealt with in a really, really interesting and really subtle way.
Right. I think he comments on so many sub-issues within the larger issue of race, and he does it in such interesting and unique and subtle ways where I was just like, oh my God, I have so many conversations I want to have about this movie with regard to race, but I can't really get into them without spoiling it right now for you guys. But this movie definitely has so much interesting commentary on the state of race in America today and historically, honestly.
Right. Yeah. I mean, honestly, everything from slavery on down to like rap music, essentially. Like, I mean, there's everything is dealt with, and in a way that lets you come to the realization yourself.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't say, here's what I'm trying to say with this. There are moments in the movie where you're like, oh, God.
Yeah. I hope that you guys go out and see this so that afterward we can do like a spoiler review where we can really talk about all of the issues that are being confronted in this movie. And Jordan Peele himself is a self-professed horror fan, so he brings a lot of legitimacy and true just sort of knowledge of the genre to that. But he's mainly known as a comedian, so don't worry, there are lots of really great comedic moments that help break that tension. The actor who plays his friend, I'm unfortunately blanking on his name, but he's on the Carmichael show. He plays Gerard Carmichael's brother on that show. He is so funny and spot on. He's really just great comic relief throughout the movie and very much needed because there's a lot of like, tension. If you've ever seen The Invitation, it's sort of like, oh no, oh no, oh no. You're ticking up that roller coaster where you know something bad is coming, and then you get to kind of relax a little bit when you have those moments of comedy.
So all in all, really, really really good movie. And the first thing I said when the lights came up in the theater was like, I can't wait to see what he does next.
Right. I am so excited for movies this year, man. Like, it's going great.
Yeah.
It can't possibly get worse.
We're almost into March and we're at 1,000. This is great.
Yeah. I mean, Logan, Get
Even
Out.
M. Night Shyamalan made a good movie this year. Can you believe that?
What is going on?
I don't get it.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
All right, everybody, that is what we think of Get Out. It is opening this weekend. Go see it. Do yourself a favor. Go see it.
If you were on the fence, just go.
Yeah.
If you weren't gonna go, go.
If you're a Key and Peele fan, you're gonna love it. If you're a Thriller fan, you're gonna love it. If you're a fan of Michael Jackson's Thriller, you're also gonna love it.
Yeah, why not?
Everybody's gonna love this movie. They should, because it's really, really good. So go check it out. Let us know what you think of it in the comments down below. Make sure you click like and subscribe, and we will see you next time right here on CineFix. Get Out. Go see it. Get it? You see what I did?
Oh, I didn't even mention. I didn't even mention Lakeith Stanfield, who's my current celebrity obsession.
Oh, really?
Yeah.